Ryan here at Kibbetech. Another week, a bunch of progress on everything, so come check it out. Back here on the chrome truck, we got the front door bars in and fit. We got all this sheet metal cut out so we get these lower rocker tubes as far down as we can. So it keeps, your foot room all nice and wide open. He's working on the other side right now. Actually welded as much as we could comfortably right here, and then just broke that tack out in this one right here, unbolted it and took it out, and he's welded it on the table right now. And then we're gonna put that back in over there, get it all finalized, and start doing the seat bars. We got the seats, they're already done. The back's getting a bench, and the front's getting 2 buckets from PRP. So that's the next step, and then after that, do a bunch of sheet metal, and then this thing will be off to powder coat.
What are your thoughts on it so far?
Oh, I love it. I can't wait till going to Glamis. Glamis will be a lot of fun. As long as it's not upside down, I don't care. My wife hasn't seen this truck in 2 years. And the day I bring it home, I'm sure I gotta buy her a new Mercedes.
Why'd you go with chrome everything?
Why? I've actually never even asked that question.
I grew up a kid hanging out with a whole bunch of Mexicans that love lowriders, and this is a white boy's version, I guess, of a lowrider.
Like someone asked me like a month ago, what was your dream car? And I was like, I don't have a dream car. If I were to pick a car, it'd be a 64 Impala on switches.
That's next, and then I want a General Lee.
All right, as you can see, everything is everywhere right now. We moved the Willys that was here, put the table here, got that truck off the table, flipped this truck around, put another Baja Bug chassis on the table to start finishing up. And now we're gonna move the Tundra, flip it around so we can start doing the bulkhead. Got the Colorado on the other side, sweep, mop, clean the whole shop. Let's get a better flow so we can work more efficiently and then sweat a lot. Double mopping!
We get chicks, they get six, we get kicks. It's a hard knock life, hard knocks.
We only moved every single thing in the shop but that table. Gray truck got flipped around, that truck got flipped around, that got moved, table got moved. This truck is on jack stands now. Chrome truck will come back in.
Yeah, dude, like I totally agree, right?
All right, part 17 of the snowball effect of cleaning the shop and reorganizing. I decided I'm gonna move my lift over to the other side. Just makes more sense over there. So, I don't know, it's been there for like 6 years. So we're gonna pull all the lags out and get it over to the other side. Show you this old Willys we're working on. Pretty much got it, stripped it all the way down, sandblasted the frame, built the cage, The cage and the cab are all bolted together, so that'll come off separately. The front comes off. The back is all connected to the chassis. It's got just factory JK axles, front and rear, just out of a newer Jeep. It's got a 4.8 iron block LS out of a Silverado or something like that. We're gonna leave it all green like this. The chassis and everything will get powder coated. And yeah, and then it'll just have this old, you know, patina, everyone likes to call it, all green and rust and crap looking, which makes it cool. So yeah, actually the old machinist that I used to have before we got our own machines, this was his. He bought it when he was like 15 or something for like 50 bucks. And he used to drive it when he was a teenager. You know, fast forward 40 something years and, you know, we're rebuilding it and he's gonna drive it every day. So it's gonna have air conditioning and a heater. We're doing sway bars front and rear so it handles good. It's just mild, you know, on 33s, stock brakes off of JK. So just kind of a mild daily driver that you could still, you know, take out and beat on it pretty good. Just bench seat, just a PRP bench seat in it, keeping it very simple. And yeah, nothing crazy with electronics, just lights and fans and a fuel pump. So keeping it very, very simple and stripped down. The cab will get fully Line-X'd. We'll Line-X all the tubes in the floor. So the interior will just be basically you pull the seat and you can hose it out. He's got all new windows and stuff for it. So it'll be very nice, but still look, you know, old and look just like this when it's done. Real sturdy, same stuff they made the space shuttle out of. When Lieutenant Dan gets his legs back, gosh. What's up, guys? We're back on the chrome truck. We got all the rear down bars all finished, finalized. Everything's welded in. We got tube connectors here, so we can take this off when we take the cab off. Right now we're working on the rear bench seat. Cade's getting all the door bars fit. So the door bars, we had to slightly modify all our laser cut stuff because we're running a bench instead of two buckets that we usually will push towards the center. Just modified these a little bit, and the big PRP bench fits in there perfectly. So just finalizing a couple kickers, and then we'll get the seat tubes in, wrap that up. When we're done with that, we'll go back onto the front seats, get that all wrapped up. We got the trans tunnel already notched so we can get through there. The seat bar kind of runs center line with that. We don't get the seat too high, so we had to drop that down. We got a lot of Sawzall action going on over there. He just smashed his finger.
Hello. Carry on.
All right, here you can see the difference on the door bar. Usually this lower tube goes straight from this junction down here into this junction. So with the bench, we just added a bend in it and then altered this top kicker a little bit and then changed this guy up a little bit to tie into that bend. We'll have another straight tube across here and another one in this area to hold the bench seat in there, and then seat belts wrap around here. Seat belt tabs will be off of here. And that's pretty much it. Then the back seat will be done. All right, so here we have the 2017 Chevy ZR2 build. It's not your typical ZR2. It has a LT4 V8 in it out of a, I don't even know what LT4s come in, Camaro or something like that. But supercharged LT motor. A few different people worked on it, but it's putting 550 horsepower at the rear tires, which is an insane amount of horsepower at the tires for a small light truck like this. So that makes it a whole lot of fun. I drove it around a little bit before we took it apart to build it, and you could roll on the throttle at 40, 50, and it just starts smoking the tires, and it's just sideways all over the place. So it's a lot of fun. But the stock suspension is just not enough to hang with that motor, so we're doing our Panhard short course link kit in the back with a 2.5/16 King IBP coilover, doing a Curry 9-inch in it, 40 spline axles, bunch of good parts in the back. We're running our new billet short course trailing arms that we made for this truck on that. And then the front's getting our ZR2 long travel kit with a 3.5 King bypass and then a 2.5 IBP coilover and 2.5-inch bump stops all the way around. We're keeping the stock bumpers front and rear, so it'll be kind of subtle. You won't really be able to see what's going on underneath it, but so it'll have a nice stock look, but when you fire this thing up, you know it's not stock, so it's gonna be a lot of fun to see what that power does with some real suspension on it. Get that weight transfer a little bit, and we're gonna have a set of paddle tires made also, so this thing will be a heck of a lot of fun out in like Glamis or something like that. He lives, I think, in Michigan, so he's gonna take it out to Silver Lake Dunes a lot. We're getting it all wrapped up for him. We just got the front end all mocked up. The rear's all 100% done. The rear end's out getting powder coated. The trailing arms are getting anodized. So everything's ready to pretty much to get assembled in the back. And then I'm welding up some parts for the front right now, and then front's ready to start getting mocked up with the shock mounts and stuff like that. So have this thing done fairly soon. If you like what you see on our videos, you can be a small part of it by buying a hat. Make sure to head on over to Kibbetech.com. We got hats, glasses, shirts. We got stickers. We're gonna have some sweatshirts pretty soon. We got some camo hats on the way. We got black and gold hats. We got sunglasses. Got a bunch of cool stuff. So go check it out, Kibbetech.com.